All right, so now the graph is emerging. It's you who's decided that I should talk more on future careers. You're then telling me to talk about future skills and then profile building, study options in India, and then study abroad. So I'll go in that fashion. I'll try and do justice to your expectations. And that was the idea of doing this poll. You can safely log out of your mobile phone's browser now. I'm done with the poll. And Rahul, can you just put the presentation? Okay. All right. So this is what is the situation. So I see a lot of people sitting there, but what I see is a big question mark. And because of that question mark, I've decided to come and speak to you guys. I was reading a research report very recently, and that said that Gurgaoниtes do not have a great sense of humor. I also belong to Gurgaon, by the way. But it said that Gurgaoниtes do not have a great sense of humor. So I thought I'll do a very scientific research today, because we have pretty much parents from across the schools, a very mixed crowd. So we'll do a scientific research today, right here, right now, and see whether we have a good sense of humor or we do not have a good sense of humor. So the only condition here to participate in this exercise is that if you are from Gurgaon, then you laugh or you do not laugh. Right? And I can see somebody already laughing. Okay. So there was this, anybody who's a pilot here? Any pilot in the crowd? Okay, thank God. Anybody who's, oh, you're a pilot? So you'll have to excuse me because this joke is at your expense. Yeah? Anybody who's working in Lufthansa? Thank God, so I'm not being sued. Okay. So the story is that there was this flight from Munich to New York. It was a decent flight, new aircraft, and the flight had almost reached New York and was about to land, when all of a sudden there was a sound, boom. And the pilot came on the radio and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem with one of the engines. There is nothing to worry. The flight has 3 more engines and the flight will land safely." And all of a sudden there was another boom. He comes back onto the radio again and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, nothing to worry still. Flight has 2 more engines and we can safely land." Boom. "Ladies and gentlemen, there is little to worry. But flight has 1 more engine and you are in safe hands and we will land." Boom. "Ladies and gentlemen, there is little more to worry. We have to land on the water. I will give you instructions. We land on the water and I will speak to you from the water." The flight lands on the water. The pilot comes back on the radio again and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, those who know how to swim, come on the right wing. Those who do not know how to swim, come on the left wing." Some of them on the right wing and some of them on the left wing. And pilot also jumps into the water, takes his life raft, and takes a loudspeaker and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, those who are on the right wing, New York is this way, 3 nautical miles away. Water is warm and tide will support you. Ladies and gentlemen, those on the left wing, thank you for flying Lufthansa." Okay, so you do have a good sense of humor. All right, I mean, there was no reason why I said this joke, because it was just to see that whether you have a good sense of humor or not. Because 2 hours, believe you me, without humor will become really difficult. What we'll do is, so I've aptly titled my presentation as a reality check. The agenda for today is, we will talk about how to plan for the careers. We will talk about key skills for the next 2 decades. We will talk about Indian options for various streams. We'll talk about top careers for the future. We will decode study abroad. And we will also then talk about how to build an awesome profile.